Hi, I'm Magpie. Welcome to a Guide's Guide. Today, we're looking at knots. Did you know that knotting has been part of Girl Guides since the beginning? In the first handbook, girls had to perform several knots in order to make their promise. We're less strict now, but knots are still really important and can be used for a variety of things, from camping to making gadgets. With that, let's get started. The first knot I'm going to teach you is probably the easiest knot you're going to learn, the single overhand. The single overhand is used as part of several other knots, but it's still really important. First, you're going to cross the left over the right. Pull tight. This is the same as the first step to tying your shoes. The next knot I'm going to show you is the double overhand. It's the same as the single overhand, except you double over the rope. First step, fold your rope in half. Wrap it around your hand and tuck it through the loop. This is the same knot used for tying up skipping ropes. The next knot is a reef knot. It's used for tying two different ropes of the same thickness. First step, put the left side over the right side and tuck it under. Then put the right side over the left side and tuck it under. Pull tight. You've got a reef knot. The next knot is a fisherman's knot. It's used for tying two ropes together, particularly if they are thin or slippery. This knot is particularly useful as it has more strain relief than the reef knot. Take the blue end of the rope and tie it onto the red end of the rope using a single overhand. Next, tie the red end of the rope onto the blue end of the rope using a single overhand. If you pull the rope, the knot should come together like this, and that's a fisherman's knot. The final knot for this video is a sheet bend. Sheet bends are used for tying two ropes of unequal thicknesses and is used when making camp gadgets such as a camp flagpole. If your rope already has a loop, use the loop. Otherwise, make a loop like this. I learned this as a junior guide, and as a result, know this mnemonic for a sheet bend. Little Snakey comes out of his hole, goes around the tree, and is about to go back into his hole when he goes under his own tail instead. Pull tight. That's a sheet bend. There are several ways you can incorporate knots into your meetings. A service project idea that you could do with the girls is to make a knotting board. A knotting board is a board where you have the example of the knots up the top and then loose bits of rope down the bottom, and the girls can practice tying the knots during a regular unit meeting. That was part 1 of our knotting video with some really basic and foundational knots. Make sure that you tune in next week for part 2, where we'll be doing some more complicated knots, like the clove hitch and the bowline. I'm Magpie. Happy guiding!